Sewell to hand off. They give it to Snelling. Snelling to the goal line. Touchdown.
Hard worker, person that runs the ball well. Running back that's not flashy but gets it done. And the type of guy that you want to block for.
And it's going to be handed off to Jason. Jason's got a blocker in front. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and out of bounds, 39-yard line.
I mean, it's a great feeling. It's a good feeling just knowing that we have that dynamic back in our offense, and that's been a pretty dominant thing for University of Virginia football for the last couple of years. We had a dominating running game, and it feels good that we can go out there and do the things we want to do for our offense, and that's going to help us success to win.
He's a hard-working back, and he makes so much on his own, but he's got really good skill. But as he demonstrated on many plays earlier than today, he's got a great heart.
Snelling's got another hole inside the 15 to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown! Jason Snelling, touchdown!
The most thing about Jason is he got a big heart. So when somebody has a heart that size, it's nothing can stop him from what he wants to do. He wants to play football, so that's what he's going to do, I think. So, you can tell the way he runs the ball hard. He runs authority. We're rarely the first guy that rarely brings him down.
Jason's had a fine season, and certainly it's really nice to see for him because, after that first season that he had, pretty productive for a true rookie. I think everybody, certainly Jason on the top of the list, had very high expectations of what the future might bring. And I'd say more so in his case that everything hasn't worked out the way he might have expected or those of us working with him might have expected.
Kind of was a tumbleweed of injuries when I got to college, starting, from my ankle to my shoulder to ribs to just all kinds of nicks and bruises that, kept me out, including my medical issues, outside of just like physical injuries. In high school, I found out kind of at a later age that I had epilepsy, and my first initial reaction of not really knowing about the situation, I was kind of embarrassed, if I would have a seizure or something like that in front of my friends or around people, that might not really understand, the illness or, the situation. But, a lot of people have it, and it's something that you can get through, and you just got to stay positive. And fortunately me, I was blessed to have a lot of people around me, like family-wise, to stay supportive and keep me motivated and just let me know that I can still do all the things that I want to do, And I have a great family, immediate family and extended family with my football team. I remember, going through them hard times, having to miss a lot of, games and practice and stuff, and just knowing if I'm going to be able to play, because of my epilepsy. But I always had, my coaches and a tremendous support from my teammates.
This is the physically healthiest stretch that Jason's had during the course of his career, where he's pretty much at every practice and available for every game, and it's a wonderful thing that he gets a chance to finish out showing the ability that he came in with.
Playing football and participating in sports and stuff like that, I think it's kind of helped it. It kind of takes my mind off. That some people look at it as a disability. Then I did it for a while. I looked at it as a disability, and I was kind of embarrassed of it. But being able to play football and just accomplish things, that a lot of people don't think they can do with with epilepsy, it's been real great for me. And I hope a lot of people, would take the opportunity to, don't be afraid to do activities in fear of having seizures and stuff like that, because, there's more support out there for you than what you think. And getting out there and participating in sports and, being around friends and stuff like that is the best thing for a situation like that.
It just says a lot about his character, that he's a fighter. He's not going to give up, through controversy and through, perseverance, he's believing. So it shows a lot about his character.
From the corner, and they send Jason Snelling, and he cuts it back. 25, 30, 35 to the 38-yard line.
I remember it was real hard, just coming in from high school, it was real demanding, coming into that camp. And I remember, I think it was the last year they cut out the two-a-days for every week, and just being able to get through that and with your teammates and my class, you know, and just coming out and playing that first game and running out of the tunnel was the most satisfying. Like, I'll never forget that memory.
He's gotten to the point where he can really show what he can do and have the satisfaction of doing that.
Being able to be out there with the team, you know, on an everyday basis, without the complications that I've gone through in the past, you know, it's a great feeling, you know, and it's a lot of fun.